And good evening. Thank you for choosing Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. Tonight and tomorrow night are the last two nights for the foreseeable future for the Sicko Show. We have been funded for brews and brawls, and everything's coming through at one time. Like to give a big shout out to Raised by Codify. You're going to be seeing an awful lot of commercials about them. We have been fully funded, and give a big shout out, of course, to Xylo, our other sponsor. And they're doing their part too. They're not slacking on us, but you get the idea. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. As far as all I know for the match card tonight, we got the world title. We got, give me just 2 seconds here. Catherine, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you. And stand ready. We're gonna be collabing on a lot of stuff. So keep yourself ready to go, because we're definitely gonna be collabing. Me, you, Reese. I'm gonna bring in some people for this stuff here because I want to spread out everything that we're doing and kind of keep it real. We want to keep it real the whole way. And like I said, the only thing I'm 100% sure of is the tag team match tonight. And, of course, we got Ricochet and Mark Briscoe in action. We got Hangman Adam Page and Mox going for the world title main event, I'm presuming. But I'm trying to pull up my match card here so I can actually, what little bit of a match card I've got left here. And they are kicking the show off, apparently. There they are. I hear them kicking the show here in my right ear. Let me get what I got here so far. I got Timeless Tony Storm, Alex Windsor versus Athena and Billy Starks, Big Billy Starks. We're going to hear from MJF, and Christian Cage is going to be back live tonight. And, of course, we have the Outrunners and the Young Bucks in the tag team tournament. See who's going to go to Forbidden Door. And let's see here. What else I got? MJF's going to say something. And Mark Briscoe and Ricochet. Those are the matches that I know about tonight. And like I said, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we are live, and the show is kicking off right now. Ricochet, Mark Briscoe. There we go. I knew they had it out there. 21 viewers in the house already, live and in living color. But yeah, we're definitely going live next week. We're going to finish up this week with the Sicko Show. And I'm going to be bringing the Sicko Show back in little pieces here and there to kind of stand off between, when I'm not doing a Bruise show or something to that effect. But we are getting ready to go live with that. I'm going with new stuff. Of course, you're going to see the old stuff for right now. But the branding is happening and so on and so forth. Very happy about that. Very excited. We are actually funded to do it, and sky's the limit. So look forward to good brand new programming, brand new sets, brand new everything. I'm working on all that other stuff. It's going to be coming one piece at a time here and there and so on and so forth. We're going to be relocating this set out to a different room. And we're going to be adding bigger televisions so I can actually see what the hell's going on. So on and so forth. And it looks like we're getting a vignette for Hangman Adam Page from back at AEW All In. So how's everybody doing tonight here? They got a vignette going on right now for a recap of All In. Wow, and they made sure to get that bed of spikes in there too. That's hellaciously still. I'm like, ugh, still gets me. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool stuff here and so on and so forth. I will be hitting you up though, Catherine, no problem at all. So yeah, this is the last week of the Sicko Show for the foreseeable future. We're going straight over to Brews and Brawls for our regular shows, and our pay-per-views are going to be Sicko Brews, actually. And we may not actually be brewing for Forbidden Door, but by All Out, we're going to be actually live brewing on on the screen. You're going to have multiple cameras. We're going to have a lot going on there. We're going to be live brewing while we're covering the wrestling and everything else. Just a little bit of a fun time, one time for the fun time, as Mr. Starks likes to say. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party started correctly tonight, y'all. Let's see what we've got here. But yeah, we're kicking it off here just as quickly as we possibly can here. Let me take a look at one thing here, because I want to give a shout out to some folks here. There we go. Cowboy don't ride. All right, let's keep this party going here. And like I said, too, give me just a second. I'm going to adjust my camera real quick. That doesn't shock me, to be honest with you.
I will see you next week, dumbass. The rematch for the AEW World Championship Hangman and Mox takes place.
There we go. That looks a little better. Looks like we're kicking off with the tag team match, Outrunners, Young Bucks. And they're not doing them in 480p. That is interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I know how that is, Catherine. I would not be shocked if it takes them through Friday or Saturday to get done. Win, lose, or draw, they're rich. And their opponents, Nick and Matt Jackson. Talent name, social media. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. What's up, Dev? By the way, man, you need to get me in the DMs here. I got something for you, buddy. I got something for you. I do. I got something for you. Loyal watcher, I got something for you. Catherine, I probably got something for you, too. Yeah, we're doing some giveaways here. But you need to get me in the DMs here at some point in time, because I got a jersey for you. There we go. The Young Bucks did not even get an intro. They didn't get anything. It's like, and in the ring, Nick and Matt Jackson, and they called them talent name on the television screen. This is hilarious. Yeah, we need to talk about WrestleCade too. I need to start getting myself together for that. I need to figure all that out. That's going to be tricky right now. I didn't get that funded yet. I got funded enough to get the shows together. And I'm sure more will be here by then. So I'm not really worried about that part of it. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. I'm probably going to do WrestleCade as the same thing as you. If you can get us media, that would be even better. We got 31 viewers in the house all day, every day. What I'm finding is going to be hilarious here is if the Outrunners actually go over. If the Outrunners actually go over the Jacksons or the Young Bucks, whatever we're calling them these days, that is going to be monumentally hilarious. What we got here? Yeah, they're rocking the Newport. Yeah, they're rocking the Newport gear here. But yeah, Dad, definitely get with me in the DMs and so on and so forth. I'll figure out the modality of everything. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I think the Outrunners are going over too. I just didn't want to put a whole lot on it yet because creative changes. I would have the Outrunners go over too. But, you know, you never know what creative is going to look like until the end of the match on this. We're almost to 40 viewers right now. Like, comment, share. Let's keep this party going, guys. Like I said, new sets, new backgrounds, new everything coming up. Stuff starting to come in a little bit at a time. We are looking real good for that. And we are not too far off from actually brewing beer live while we're going through the watch along here. That is going to happen. Got everything set up and not able to get that suplex over real easily. What's up, Trill? I know, we're all having a laugh about it. They didn't even have their name up on the screen. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. They are selling this hard. No, you don't. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was innovative. He jumps out and says, see you in hell. Oh, God. Wow. Wow. Boy, I'm going to tell you right now. The Young Bucks showed up tonight. The Young Bucks have kicked it off and showed up. We're at 40 viewers and climbing. Thank you very much. That was... Wow, what Nick did up there on that rope. Oh my goodness. He's like, yeah, just watch. I can do this. So, yep. Yep. I would have the Outrunners go over, but I don't know. Like I said, it's always booking. You gotta you gotta go with booking. Whatever Tony's feeling at the moment is who's going over. This is one of those I think is going to come down to about the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the match, and we'll get our people going over. That's how it's going to go down. So, but yeah, I mean it's good stuff, and we're still kicking. What in the world is going on out there? What is this? Check my unread notifications. I did the update. What the hell else do they want out of me? And by the way, if anybody uses Streamlabs or anything like that, just note that there is an update out there. Let's see here. Plus, they're running about 10,000 commercials at one time, so you know how it is. You know how it goes.
And go with live.
There we go. I think it requires it too. I think it requires it. I really do. I'm with you on this, Deb. I'm not arguing the point. If it's up to me, the Outrunners go over. Like I said, Turbo's a friend of the show. I'm down with that. Give me about 2 seconds here. We're just about to catch them live here again. Oh, thank you, sweetie. That's my honey doing that. Here we go. You almost had it. They are killing it out there right now. The fact that they're talking shit while they're doing it, the fact that they're actually talking shit while they're doing it, that's my favorite part there. Yeah, that could be it too. That'd make a good one. Now, I don't think it's time to put the gold back in the briefcase just yet. Let's just chill out. I don't think Mox goes over, because if I'm not mistaken, Mox actually did want to take a break. So, he's not going to be there for All Out. Not enough for 3, though. Turbo Floyd, yeah, definitely a friend. We're almost to 50 viewers. It's been a good run with the Sicko Show, by the way. Don't get me wrong. It's been a great run. A little over a year and some change. It's been a little over a year and some change, but we're definitely making the transition next week. Okay, so it's Truth Magnum, I guess. He said Turbo Floyd. Truth Magnum. Yeah. Yeah, the ball guys, we don't rest. That's all I know to do is just keep building and building and building and building and building. That's all I know. Uh-oh, looks like we're getting lined up for the you son of a bitch. Yep. Oh! Reversals. Say goodnight, Gracie. Say goodnight, Gracie. Whoa, swing and a miss. Here comes the super kick brawls here. Turbo having none of it. Now let's get the you son of a bitch. No, we're doing YouTube. We're doing our regular platforms. The shows are changing. You might have come in a little bit late here. This is the last week of the Sicko Show. Not enough for three. We're transitioning to Brews and Brawls for our weekly shows, and we're going to be doing Sicko Brews for our pay-per-views. See, I was a poet and didn't know it. But yeah, we're changing the show names up and everything. We're moving away from the Sicko Show, and we're going to do some different stuff. Most of it's going to involve home brewing. I'm actually going to have a homebrew station going live while we're doing the actual show. So, hey, if you're interested in brewing beer, it's a good little tutorial on how to do things, and it gives me something to do to share with y'all. This is part of things that I do. Not enough for three. That's something that I do on a regular basis, and I've updated my equipment, and it's in progress. It's in transit right now, so it could be all electric. We do stuff on the inside, and yeah, we're going to be brewing beer. Fruit roll up. Not enough for three though. Swing and a miss. Oh, Planned Parenthood. What? Oh, almost got a 3 out of that. Oh, friendly fire, swing and a miss. Total recall. And stopped right at the last minute. So you do apple beer. Okay, so see, it's right up your alley, man. We're gonna do some brews and all kinds of stuff. I might do some fruity beers, I don't know. This is actually a damn good match. Had the tights and everything, could not get the job done, and another Planned Parenthood. TK driver. And there you go. The Outrunners did not go over. I told you it was going to be a game time decision. But they didn't get any outro music or anything. He said, your winners, the Young Bucks. No, Wheatley, you talking about the vodka? No, I don't drink vodka. No, I don't drink vodka at all. If you're talking about that, no, I don't drink vodka. Here comes the Rainmaker. All right, so we've got we have a collaborative beatdown going on here now. That'll draw a swerve out. Yeah, and in the meantime, back in the ring, the Bucks are getting killed. And Okada's in no man's land. Back suplex. I'm glad Okada went over too. I'm looking forward to this Okada Swerve Strickland match here, though. And the Young Bucks drag Okada out of the ring here. Swerve's like, we ain't taking this. First beer we're going to brew on a pay-per-view is going to be a coffee-infused Dunkel. It's one of my favorite recipes to put together. We're going to infuse coffee into a Dunkel, which is going to... Dunkel is like a German lager. It's kind of a double yada, 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 but that's the first one we're going to do. I'm just waiting to see this thing come together here. And Swerve is obviously looking really, really good on this one right here. And now, of course, we need to go backstage to Renee Paquette. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that took care of that part. There we go. We're almost to 50 viewers right now. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. But yeah, no, we're coming up with a whole brand new line of stuff here, and we're just gonna, it's great to have the show working. It's great to have everything going and all that, but you got to improve. You can't just sit in one place the whole time, it just has a deeper flavor than just the regular lagering. When you do it the way I'll show you how we're going to do it. We'll go through it step by step because we're going to have like 4 or 5 hours. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back and I'll go over that with you, okay?
Moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. Now with Sky Rizzy, I'm all in with clearer skin.
And I'm back. We have 51 viewers in the house right now. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's two ways to do this brew. I'm going to do it the complex way. The cheesy way to do it is to get some cheesecloth and cold brew overnight, like 8 ounces of water. I'm sorry, 16 ounces of water with 2 ounces, and let it cold brew overnight. That's the way that they suggest doing it to keep the acidity out of the brew. I'm going to in the flash, I guess they call it the flash now, on the flash boil part of it, I'm going to spend 20 minutes of the flash brew and I'm going to infuse it there. It's either going to work or it's going to flop, but I think it'll work. Uh-oh. Oh! Oof. So Sheldon letting MVIP know, or MGIF. Okay, so MGIF is completely out of the herd syndicate. That didn't work out very well. Grand opening, grand closing. Let's see if Christian Cage has found himself. And so the patriarchy with no patriarchs. No, it was definitely not hugging, embracing, and laughing. Let's see what Christian's got to add to this tonight. Yeah, he was kicked out. MJF was kicked out. Tony. Y'all not have to bleep that out. Just a quick reminder, too, we will be live tomorrow night for Collision. Ah, he just. Oops. They didn't question you, sir. They kicked you the hell out, too. Wow. But it cost him. So there you go. Yeah, no, I don't think he's found himself yet. What is going on though is he's catching crickets, and that's kind of bad. Chicago crowd's letting him know about it too. Uh oh. He's conducting business. We're so much alike. I knew it was getting around to that. He could have gotten around to that. No, this ain't it. Oh Lord, nah, he's flopping. This ain't happening. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, this is too much talking. I'm trying to figure out if somebody got injured or something. This promo's collapsing all over itself. Yeah, it could be a match. Yeah, yeah, Dev. Okay, that was way too much talking right there. I wonder if something was supposed to happen that didn't happen. But this Chicago crowd was not having it though, and they kind of razzled him, which or they frazzled him, which is like I don't know. And they're about 5 minutes late with this. All right, we're getting ready for a concerto, so we got to have some action to go with all this. A standing concerto. Now, how in the world did how did we get from crickets to fuck Nick Wayne? How did that happen? Okay, call him Nick Wayne. But anyway, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. What? They're taking a commercial break. We're taking it with them. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with the show tonight. I'll be right back here. Yeah, it's magic, all right. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting ready to go with what should be the main event right now. And yeah, it's 8:45. I'm not missing anything here. I'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Depend keeps you drier than ever, so you can say yes to more than ever. Yes! Yes!
this stuff right here. This stuff right here has changed my life. This is something that you definitely want to add into your inventory. But just be ready. One thing you're not going to do is regret getting it.
This is a story about the one who never stops. She needs a reliable partner, like Granger, who works around the clock. Because she knows the domino effect is real. And there's never a good time for downtime. When it's all on the line, having the supplies she needs makes all the difference. The industrial grade products you need, all in one place. Call, click Granger.com, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Get the drink that gets you at Sonic.
Patients who have sensitive teeth but also want whiter teeth, they have to make a choice, one versus the other. Sensodyne Clinical White provides 2 shades whiter teeth as well as providing 24/7 sensitivity protection. Patients are going to love to see Sensodyne on the shelf.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you.
Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Get your movies on
All weekend long.
on TBS
Kick off movie night with me and Kev.
on an all-new Friday Night Vibe,
Then keep the party going Saturday night.
where Jenny and I are serving up dinner and a movie.
We've got Barbie,
Superman.
Aquaman, a giant shark,
Creed,
Godzilla.
King Kong, warm apple pie.
Whoa, that's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
We're gonna need a bigger couch.
Friday Night Vibes, Fridays at 8, and Dinner and a Movie, Saturdays at 8. Every weekend on TBS.
Yeah, I'm seeing a whole lot of yeah, the ending saved the segment. No, it didn't save the segment for me. We got 56 viewers in the house. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't know what to make of this first time. And then they're dropping the Mox and Hangman match right now. I don't know if there's anything that can save this one today. That ought to be a damn good match. Aren't you supposed to be hurt, Stoke? Y'all aren't the bosses, right? Ah! I guess Stokes trying to say, I don't know what in the world's going on tonight, guys, but you know, it is what it is. All right, and here come the Death Riders. Or John Moxley, you know. I'm just trying to figure out why it's on now and not 30 or 45 minutes from now. Unless Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's got to be something unexpected happening here. But surely to God, Ricochet's not going to be the main event with Mark Briscoe. So that only leaves the tag team to be your main event. So he's going to main event with the women, I'm guessing. Athena, Billy Starks, Tony Storm, and oh my dear God, I've already missed the plot. Brain fog. Apologize. Brain fog. Alex Windsor, yes. So yeah, Alex Windsor and Tony Storm. That's the only thing I can figure out. Because surely to goodness, Ricochet Mark Briscoe isn't main eventing. We got 65 viewers in the house. We have a world heavyweight title or world title match. They don't say heavyweight anymore, obviously. But we got 65 viewers in the house. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I got to tell you, man, Progress really brought it, though. Meant to say, for those of you who were in the Progress stream on Sunday, thanks for hanging out with me. We finished with 454. That was a good show to do. This is a great show. This is one of those tonight where I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Even Mox is just now getting into character, getting in the building. And now here comes Catherine's all-time favorite male wrestler of all time, Hangman Adam Page. That's a possibility. Catherine's like, just enjoy the greatness of T. Yeah, because, see, when it came to Collision, I was thinking the show was off, and then I saw how it was booked. And I'm like, oh, that's what they were doing. But I don't have that to draw from here. I don't know if you can sit in there for 45 minutes, Kath. Uh-oh. 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 Tony Schiavone just let the cat out the bag. Let's just go ahead and chill right now. I think Tony let the cat out of the bag on that. Hang tight. Now, Schiavone let the cat out of the bag. Says, I know we've got other matches scheduled, but we're going to stick with this one until the end. I got a feeling this match may go minutes. We know that Mark Briscoe and Ricochet are okay. We don't know anything about the women. We haven't even gotten a segment with them. I don't know. I got a feeling he'll be at the Collision show tomorrow since he's not going to do. They're not going to do a show tomorrow night. They are going to be live tonight, though. They are going to be live tonight. That kind of reminds me. Let me see if that's still there. Yeah, it is. Immediately following Dynamite tonight, probably within 15 minutes, Covalent TV is going to be live, bringing you the facts, data, statistics, and the news. Going to be holding a couple of dumbasses accountable, and they're going to bring you one of the best reviews on all platforms. That's Covalent TV within 15 minutes after AEW Dynamite tonight. wasn't going to be no clean break there. Big chops. Fact of the matter is, this might be the last match of the night. That really might actually be it. We're just getting started here. Let's see what we've got left for the night. Besides this chop fest that we're having right now. Oh, Moxley goes for the bite. Uh-oh, got him in a choke. Moxley's getting that choke look down pat, though. This is not a false count anywhere match here. Whoa! Basement lariat. Somehow I don't think the security guards are that much, but that's just me. Telegraphed it. Moxley showing you why bald is good in the ring there. See, no handful of hair to grab. Got a knee on the head of Hangman there. I think we might have some blood here shortly, too. I like root beer. I've got some of my favorites. IBC is local down here. I don't know if you guys have IBC. It's one of my favorites. Are you talking about alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Because I've not had alcoholic root beer. I've never had that. I will say that right away. No experience whatsoever. Non-alcoholic, I've got lots of experiences. But yeah, we've got like IBC down here. It's a staple, so to speak. And when I get time and I actually see it on the shelves, I do buy it. If I see a 4-pack on the shelves, I buy that. All right. Let's see where they're going with all this. I know they make it. That's what I was saying. I know, aside from the gimmick stuff that they've got out there originally, they made root beer, and that's what it was root beer. Look out, incoming. Swing and a miss. Hangman flips through. Yeah, he had planted into it. Fall away slam. I think he's bleeding too already. Oh, swing and a miss. That one got. Oh, flying body block. So Hangman is not bleeding yet. Death Valley Driver. Not enough for 3, though. We're almost to 70 viewers. I don't know that he's going to lose. It doesn't feel like the book is. It doesn't feel like the book is in Mox's favor. It doesn't feel like it. Now I could be wrong, but the way I'm reading this match right now, ginger beer I've had lots of, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Werner's. It's spicy and it's good for you. It's one of the few things I can take for heartburn. Ginger beer is something I can drink for heartburn. It works out well. Looks like we're going to get a pile driver on the steps. Say goodnight, Gracie. Catherine is doing cartwheels in her house right now. All right, looks like they're going to picture in picture. Yeah, they're going to picture in picture here. No, I love the kick of it. Like I said, it's good for heartburn. If I come across that, I keep it in the fridge for heartburn. That and Dr. Enough. Oh Lord, no! Don't even wish that, Catherine. No, OC. We just hit 70 viewers live and in living color here. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm 100% sure I do not want to see Orange Cassidy on top of what I've seen so far tonight. Then I will know that. Then I will know why it got booked the way it got booked. So, I just saw something that's up. Okay. It's a crazy night tonight. They ran a pizza commercial for a place named Marcos, which is around here. They are introducing their honey topped pepperoni pizza. I know he was at the premiere of Naked Gun 2. I know it doesn't mean he has to be. He needs at least. I'm going to say he needs at least. I mean, we can all agree that Orange Cassidy needs at least a lifetime off television. I'm good with him being gone for a while. I don't miss him. You know, I wish I missed him, but I don't. You know, that's just kind of how I feel about that. I'm not missing him at all. Look, it's Flavor Flav's girl. There we go. Anyway, yeah, John Moxley beating the holy hell out of him in picture up here. I don't know how it's going to translate when they come back live, but I do know that for right now, we're only about 10 minutes into this match right now. We don't have a clear-cut favorite yet. I'm starting to wonder if they're not going to work about a 50-minute match and then work right into the women and drop Mark Briscoe and Ricochet, or maybe Mark Briscoe and Ricochet are the main event and one of the women are hurt. Who knows? We don't know what's going on right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, when I talk about people the way I talk about them, I fully understand what a roster is there for. I fully understand it. I don't particularly like Orange Cassidy, but he has his crowd. I don't like Max Caster, but Max Caster's starting to grow on me, and he has his crowd. Yeah, Chris Jericho has his crowd. So when you're booking a wrestling show, you can't. I'm not going to get 10 out of 10. I know I'm not going to get 10 out of 10. I just commiserate him and a few others because I'd rather not see them on television, but I understand why they're there because they do pop. Contrary to popular belief, they pop. They just don't pop me. Yeah, he's got him locked in tight for a straitjacket. Well, that's just it. I mean, like I said, I'm not his particular biggest fan, but I understand other people like him, which is why I just say, well, I'd rather not see him on television. I don't go in like gnashing teeth. I don't go in doing that. Because that's not cool. Because he's got fans. If he didn't have fans, he wouldn't be on television. So, I mean, he's just not my cup of tea. That's all there is to it. The hands in the pocket and all that goofy shit, that's really not good for me. That doesn't work for me, brother. So, let me see what we got going on here. Just a second here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see here. Wow. That was a pretty nice sequence right there. I'm down for that. That was a really nice sequence. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be the only match we have tonight. What in the world? Yeah, the medical staff's banned from the ringside. What's going on? Hey, that would be cool. Yeah, it was alright. It was not bad. Whoa! Pile driver. Not enough for 3, though. Well, apparently that went through. I appreciate it. There we go. There we go. Now we're picking them up. There we go. 95 and count. Thank you very much, guys. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're almost there now, guys. We're still in the middle of this. Yeah, I think Hangman busted his eye. There we go. Death Rider fans going crazy now. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you can't sit there and play for the crowd. That ain't going to work. There's the Reese man. Thank you, Reese. I really appreciate it, buddy. Boy, the frogs are going crazy around here tonight. This is... There we go. There we go. What in the world was that again? He's got him in a crossface here. I don't know if this is going to hold or what. Mox is fighting to get to that rope. He's trying to turn himself. There he goes. We get a break on that one there. We're deep enough into this match now. I think that that's what they're doing. I think they are. I think something went wrong in the back, and this match is going to carry for the night. And they're just getting started. I was wondering why Christian Cage just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. Something happened. I'm almost 100% sure. I was thinking that earlier, but now that I'm looking at it, it's 1/4 the hour. Pile driver on the corner of the ring. Hardest part of the ring, as they say all the time. We got 111 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see here. Yeah, his neck has got, even in kayfabe. I think that's the second solid pile driver he's taken. Here comes a third one. Not enough for 3, though. Yeah, that gotch pile driver right there should have done it. That's a possibility, too. That's a strong possibility. I know Murderhawk said earlier he was having travel issues to get to Chicago. To get to Chicago, though, I mean, I could understand if it was like Muncie, Indiana or some shit. I wouldn't let Hangman back in this match that easily. Big moonsault off the top right there. Good Lord. I think he's about to eat a boot. Whoa, rolled through that one. Swept through the buckshot lariat. Got him in Deadeye. Referee is out. What does that mean? Ref down. Oh, Lord. What are we putting together here, Tony? What are we doing? And here come the Death Riders. Shafir feeding the title. Mox has Hangman out. 1, 2, not enough for 3. That's it. There you go. Dev's on to something there. Jack Perry may show back up. Everybody's banned from ringside except Marina Shafir, because who's going to ban Marina Shafir? Marina Shafir is expressing her sheer disappointment at not getting a ringside seat right now. There's Darby. Holy shit! There's Darby. From the fucking balcony, y'all. From the balcony. Yes, that's what I'm saying. From the balcony. And on his feet. Buckshot. Deadeye. He was trying it. Uh-oh. Deadeye. Setting up for a second buckshot right now. There we go. Catherine's having nightmares. Here it goes. Catherine's having nightmares right now. But they're only leaving like 28 or 38 minutes for the rest of the show. Hangman Adam Page retaining the AEW World title here live and in living color. Catherine is elated. She's just putting all that out there. Secretly, she loves Hangman Adam Page. Secretly, she loves Hangman Adam Page. But they did go a half hour, thereabouts. Not a whole half hour, but they got close. But Darby definitely was the difference maker in the back there. So Hangman Adam Page got pile drive like 4 times in this match. Whoa! Likewise, though, Moxley took 3 Deadeyes and a couple of buckshot lariats. But somehow, some way, he keeps coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Yes. All right. So we know Hangman Adam Page is going into Forbidden Door as the world champion. Don't know if he's got a match yet. But that Darby Allin spot from the balcony is... I got a feeling that was to save the show right there. Obviously, the Chicago crowd's going home happy about that. Whew. So I'm guessing our next matchup is going to be Ricochet and Mark Briscoe, and somebody's going to bleed in that one. Tomorrow night, Dustin Rhodes and Kyle Fletcher, Chicago street fight for the TNT Heavyweight Championship. The fact that Dustin Rhodes got a pin on Daniel Garcia is just like, oh my God. And they're still setting up for that, too. Anything goes. We got 117. We're almost to 120. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party started. They're in a commercial. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Ordinary is the opposite of beautiful. Because beauty excites,
And we're back. Give me just a second. The transition isn't working yet. We have Athena and Billy Starks making their way down the aisle. I'm trying to get it transitioned back over. There we go. This update for Streamlabs is not cool. Not digging it. Alex Windsor making her way to the ring right now, so I guess Timeless is going to get her own entrance. There we go. You know it's getting good with the ball when you get that little shine going there, you know? And ladies and gentlemen, nobody even tries to imitate it or duplicate it. And even with all the accolades, still highly underrated. The Timeless one herself, Toni Storm, making her way to the ring right now in Technicolor. And just a quick reminder, too, Happy Gilmore 2, since we saw MJF earlier, Happy Gilmore 2 did almost $50 million this weekend. So we know good and well we can get fast numbers from Netflix when we want to get them. Now, what does that have to say about anything? Check out Covalent TV tonight. That's a teaser. About within 10 to 15 minutes after Dynamite tonight, Covalent TV, they're going to bring you facts, data, statistics, and the news. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable and bring you one of the best reviews across all platforms. 15 minutes or less after Dynamite, Covalent TV. Don't miss it. And Windsor and Athena locked up good. This match better go longer than 2 minutes. Nice. Something tells me Athena's going to run to the corner and tag Billy Starks here in just a minute. There it is. Yep, saw it coming. Well, Billy Starks taking the... Uh-oh. Tried to take the cheap way out. I like this slow turn they're doing for Billy Starks, by the way. I gotta say that. I like this slow turn they're doing for Billy Starks. I think it's gonna work. Kind of curious to see Billy Starks as a heel, but, you know, Alex Windsor getting whipped right into Billy Starks. Bam! So Athena got took out too on the way back in there too. Yeah. Windsor and Storm have good chemistry too now that we're talking about women's tag teams. They got a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of tag team chemistry with the women right now. You can tell they're definitely working together. That is without a doubt. Whoa. And broken up by Athena before we get a 3 count. So Storm is chasing Athena now, and to a lariat from Big Billy Starks. Alex Windsor can definitely bring she can throw hands with the best of them. Uh-oh. Oh! Right into a spine buster. And they're heading to picture-in-picture with this one right now. If you're trying to tell me with a straight face, here's the one. I mean, we were sitting here speculating on what was going to be the main event tonight. It sounds like we're getting Ricochet and Mark Briscoe as the main event. Let that one sink in a little bit. This is, I don't know. I'm in a solid 7 right now. I'm waiting on this women's match to save me. Yeah, I saw that. I did. I saw that, Dev. I will say though, I like this. It's not a new Athena, but I like what I see with Athena. Let me see what we got going on here again. All right, let's get this party going a little bit more here. I'm still thinking about that Galaxy Fold. Does anybody have a Galaxy Fold? If you do, let me know what you think about them. I don't think there's an issue with his booking, Deb. I'm just trying to figure out how this got bumped up to the main event. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. You know, that's the big piece of it right there. I'm trying to figure out how it got bumped up to the main event. I'm running this scenario through my head to see what I come up with, and I'm still not coming up with it. I don't see it tonight. There we go. Mark's been cooking for a lot longer than 3 weeks, too, by the way. There we go. We're almost to 130 viewers. Yeah, no, Mark's been cooking a lot longer. I would offer this right here. I don't know why they're pivoting so quickly with the Hurt Syndicate and MJF either. Yep, we got to have the balds in here, you know. We had a bald at the I don't know what to call it, where it's like regular language. We have bald at the pay window. That'll make sense. Okay. See, when you're doing ratings and so on and so forth, that might be why that match got put where it was put. The turn of the hour, 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after. That's considered golden time right there. That's considered golden time. That might be why they went with that way. I was trying to run that through my head. The pay hour, so to speak, the pay hour, the one where the ratings really get looked at is at the turn of the hour to see if people change the channel to switch over to other shows starting at, say, 9 o'clock Eastern. So that might be why they programmed it this way tonight. This might be why Tony ran this way. Because the rest of the card has been, it's entertaining, don't get me wrong. I'm entertained. I'm absolutely entertained all the way across the board. But if I had to figure what I wanted in that slot, that was right. So that's where that's probably coming from. Mark Briscoe's been on another level for a long time. They're letting him talk a little more now. That's not comedic. See, they had him as I called him the white R-Truth there for the longest time. You know, they had him in a comedic role, and he's a really good, serious wrestler. I tell you what, Aubrey better get out the way because them women can move. But the fact that Aubrey's in there tells me we could have a run-in. Yeah, Mark Briscoe betrayed us. He got the mohawk, you know. He got the mohawk. As far as I'm concerned, that's a bald betrayal right there. He had an opportunity to be part of the balds. And in fact, that would make a damn good storyline. That really would. Everybody coming after Mark Briscoe because he rebelled against the balds. That would have been cool. Billy Starks breaks that pin up in an interesting way. Not this time. Yeah, Mongolian chops. Let's call them that. Yeah, they have. They have had a lot of feeling to them. So, yeah, but we've got 130 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. I'm not overlooking that, not even a little bit. That might actually have a lot to do with it too as well. Give him a shot at it. Give him a shot to main event. He could always do something down the road with that. Hip attack on Billy Starks, and she does not know what planet she's on. Athena got her. Athena pins the champion. I think a Women's Continental Classic is necessary at this point. I do. Starks is starting to clear the room. It was a good match. Yeah, it was. He's basically leaving them 15 minutes to work. Got her with the O face, though. Let's head back to Renee's croquette. Right, because that's what it's there for. Oh! And that gets rid of MJF just like that. And they're getting ready to take a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Wait. Yep, there it goes. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Jen loves her gain hibiscus
And I'm back. That was a good match, Dev. Now we're getting ready for the main event, Mark Briscoe, and that explains why Mark Briscoe's in the main event. Hangman just told us why Mark Briscoe's in the main event. The trapezoid of Grapazoid. Oh my god. There you go. And making his way to the ring right now, a fellow bald Ricochet. Show some love for the Ricochet. And Ricochet, there's a recap back from Double or Nothing. But we're definitely going to be live for Forbidden Door. I'm just not sure in what capacity just yet. But All Out is going to be our first Sicko Brews actual live brewing. If everything comes together for Forbidden Door, we'll do it at Forbidden Door. But I'm not trying to rush something that's really good. The way this show's coming together right now, and the way everything's starting to work out, I'm not going to rush that thing. I just absolutely refuse to do that. All right, there's the bell. Let's get it on. We got at least 8 minutes or more. There we go. Briscoe on the offensive right away. Oh, hello. There we go. Mark Briscoe picking up some steam right now. There we go. Say hello to my little friend. And to be honest with you, like you were saying, Dev, this is very welcome to me. Even though Mark's up in some age, I don't care. He's been due, and I don't think, has he ever won a world title singles? I know they've been world tag team champions like a billion times, but how about on the singles front there? Solid chops in the corner from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Big solid kick to the head. That's what I was wondering, Dev. That's what I was saying. I don't even think he's won a singles world title ever. This wouldn't be a bad payoff for all the work he's put in here. Because don't get me wrong, he's carried hit more than his weight, his fair share of the weight of this company. And frankly, I'm with you on this, Dev. I think I'm with you. I'm ready for Mark Briscoe to be a world champion. And I hadn't thought about I hadn't even when I came on the show tonight, I had no earthly idea that I would actually be saying that right there, but I think I'm ready for it. I've been letting it cook around in my head for about 20 minutes, and I'm like, that could actually work. I bet his word of the day would be funny as hell, too. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it all over again tomorrow night on AEW for AEW Collision too. Yeah, him being a part of that chant, even if it's for what, 60, 90 days. Here comes Gates of Agony right now. And I'll be honest with you, this is another welcome push. Ricochet with a suicida. They're heading to picture-in-picture with it. And that's right, I forgot they're having Slam this weekend. I forgot all about that. I really, honest to goodness, did. I absolutely, totally blanked on that. Totally forgot the whole thing. I really did. I'm not even going to lie. And I think I even have articles up for it on the website. If you go to grapstv.press, new look. Everything's getting ready to come together for that, too. That's getting ready to be having some video and things like that, too. SodaStream, because everybody was looking for that right now. There we go. And Ricochet holding his own here, doing some breakdancing in the middle of the ring because all right, things are starting to come together for Mark there for a minute, and then he just got shut down in the middle of everything. But yeah, I agree with you on that, Dev. That would be, I think I would probably mark out for that. Now that I'm thinking about it and I've got rolling through my head all the possibilities and everything else, I think I would mark out for that. But we're definitely going to be doing, let's see here. Mark catching up to him pretty quick here. But tomorrow night on TNT, we're definitely going to be live again. We got 135 viewers. Thank you very much. Sorry if the show's been off a little bit tonight, but the way this card's going is kind of throwing me off big time. I'm out of rhythm for this. But we're definitely going to be back tomorrow night, live and in living color here for AEW Collision. Yeah, I'd reach for the sky on that one. Yeah, and there you go. He's got everything you need. Built-in catchphrase, the whole 9 yards. They're back. So we're going into overtime right now. Referee is not going to allow the chair shots. Yeah, I'm right, trying to catch that thing quick. Yeah, Bryce is just laying it out right there. Now, does this actually mean Mark Briscoe is going to pick the pin up on Ricochet? We thought we were getting the Outrunners tonight. Maybe they'll give us Mark. I don't know. I'm still stuck on Darby Allin coming out the balcony. I really am. I am literally still stuck on that right now. Of the moments of the night right now that I'm having a hard time. Whoa! That was, wow. There we go. And not enough for 3. Mark kicking out just in the nick of time there. But he did get 2 1/4. Now, I love Bandito and Brody King, but I got to tell you right now, I'm going to be pulling for Gates of Agony. That's a hard match. I wish Tony hadn't to put that together. It's going to be hard for me to figure out who to root for on that one. We got Willow and Tekla. And Chris Statlander in action tomorrow night. This ought to be interesting. I'm guessing the Chicago Street Fight is going to be your main event. Bishop Khan just ate a boot right there. Gonna take flight. There we go. Mark Briscoe taking out Bishop Khan and Ricochet at the same time. Yeah, I'm going to say this Chicago run has run its course on this one. Not enough for 3, though. Ricochet kicking out the last minute. Toleona got eyes. Yeah, Tony Khan lives in Chicago. Yeah. He did a live earlier from his house. Man, that house is fucking wicked. Just the rooms he was showing off. Man, that house is fucking wicked. That's all I got to say. Froggy Bow. Here comes the distractions. Vertigo. Not enough for 3. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch kicking out. But yeah, his house is wicked, man. I have got to say, that is one of the most wicked houses I have ever seen. Bandito and Brody King taking out GOA. We might wind up with a Dairy Queen here. Nope, there we go. Uh-oh, 1, 2, almost 3. Big high knee from Ricochet. Spinning super kick. Uh-oh. J-Driller. Nope. Enziguri from Ricochet. Wow. Mark Briscoe turning Ricochet inside out. J-Driller. Mark Briscoe picking up the pin. Yes. So one half of this night worked out. That is literally as good as it gets for us tonight, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I dropped a lot on you earlier today, but it kind of stands to be repeated at this stage right now. I've been running the Sicko Show now for... Wait a minute, is Mark's going to talk? Mark's getting ready to get mean. He's worried. You know this is going to be a hit from behind or some stupid shit like that. MJF got no posse now. I don't think MJF's coming out. Huh. And if Mark Briscoe pins MJF, that'll tear the house down. Oh! I gotta say though, the late run in, I was thinking we weren't going to get it. Hangman Adam Page making his way back down to the ring, title in hand. Jay Driller. At full speed, bravely ran away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely tucked his tail and fled. Brave, 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 Sir MJF. Reach for the sky. Hell yeah, that's not a bad close right there. They needed something. Problem is we're 15 minutes deep into the next hour, too. And I think we're just about it. Mark Briscoe blowing his nose on MJF's shirt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are shutting the show down. And so am I. What I was going to say before all that happened, we've had about a year and a month, I think. I want to say, no, I'm sorry, longer than that. We started in April of last year. Messing around with doing some of these shows here. And we started really actually trying to do some stuff right after Double or Nothing. And ever since Double or Nothing last year, which marked the 1-year anniversary of the Sicko Show, we have been going strong. You know, we've done probably, back then we were doing all of it. You know, we were doing all the WWE and we were doing all of the AEW, and we were trying to fit Ring of Honor in there. We're doing 5, 6, 7 shows a week, man. We calmed down to 2 shows here, and I had a good time doing these. And it's not gone for good. It's just for right now. So, but we're going to be transitioning over next week. Tomorrow night is going to be the last Sicko show for the foreseeable future, and I am excited and kind of a little bit sad at the same time. You know how it is. You've done something the same way all the time. Thank you for choosing Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. You've been doing that for over a year. It's going to be weird, but it's necessary. Change is good. But with that said, we're going to have to change over to being done for the night. We finished out with 136 viewers, guys. You're the stars. I am but the conduit. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. But we're going to be back tomorrow night for Collision at 8 p.m. on TNT. And I'm excited about it. I really am. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. Don't forget right now, in just a few minutes, Covalent TV. They're going to be live here in just a few minutes to give you your AEW Dynamite wrap-up for the night. They're going to bring you some facts, data, statistics, and the news. You're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable and bring you one of the best reviews across all platforms. It's going to be Covalent TV coming up any minute now. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and scoot right on out of here, because I've got to preserve what's left of my voice for tomorrow so we can do the Collision show. So for right now, I'm just wanting to say good night, God bless, and good night, America, wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. Take care.